guys, welcome back to another episode of IDiaTime. Today we're here with Thomas. Come here, show yourself.
Hello.
I'm very excited about today's episode because we're here with Thomas today, and usually Thomas and we do SCTV, which is another segment that we do on 17 Creations. And because it's him, because this is it has a different vibe, I guess. He's gonna be asking me some questions as well, and I'll be asking him. So it's gonna feel more like a conversation than it already does. So please introduce yourselves a little bit.
Hello, for those that do not know me, my name is Thomas. I'm a 25 years old exchange student from Brazil.
So tell me about the process of how you got here. So I know that you've been here for a while now, and usually at our school, exchange students are here for one semester at the most, right?
Yes.
Usually. But there are some cases where people stay, have their exchange period for longer, and I think you're here for a longer period, right?
Yes.
So tell me about that.
I'm a greedy student.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to go back, so I tried to stay for another semester.
So 2 semesters.
Yes, for
Okay.
2 semesters. Sadly, I have to leave in July.
Oh,
I don't want to go back. I love Korea.
finally, thank God. Just kidding.
Okay, but yes,
Uh-huh.
yes, I'm here for 2 semesters.
You're from the other side of the world.
Yes.
Why? Like, what made you decide to come to South Korea of all places?
The world is too big to live and die in the same place. And
That's a good quote.
Oh yes, Thomas Santos. Put here.
Thomas
Okay.
Santos, 2020.
But when I joined university, my university is famous for having a lot of exchange students, especially Korean and Japanese students. So in the first year, I met 2 Japanese girls. They introduced me to a Korean girl that then became one of my best friends. And she taught me a little about Korean language. Basically, it was nothing, just name of group members of K-pop.
Oh, okay.
Because it was really hard to pronounce at
Yeah.
first, right? And after that, I started to learn more about the country, and I wanted to exchange because I wanted to kind of be independent for a while.
Yeah.
And I kind of fell in love with the culture here. I like the food, I like the language, I really like Korean language.
That's good.
So I wanted to come here and experience how it is to live as a Korean. And back in 2018, I had the chance to come to Korea through a Korean government program, and I stayed here for like 10 days. Korean government
you
paid
did.
everything.
You
Yes,
did, yeah.
thanks Korea. And I stayed for 10 days, and I didn't miss Brazil at all. And I felt really connected to the country, and I felt that this could be a place I could live in or study or do anything
Yeah.
else. So I went back home, studied hard, worked hard, and came back.
That's nice, but it's such a bummer that you're leaving so soon.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I really don't want to leave. If I could, I would stay more. I would stay longer. My experience here was amazing so far, and it's kind of weird to say that, but it feels like home.
Yeah.
It feels more like home than Brazil for me. I don't know what.
I mean, like, you know what they say, right? Home is like...
Home is where the heart is. Firehouse.
Oh, no, I was gonna say something else. I don't know exactly how the flow goes, but there's a saying that say, like, home is where, like, the people you love are. So it's not like a place.
Mom, I'm sorry, I love you. Don't get it wrong. She's the one saying that, not me. Okay.
Fine, I'll take the fault for it. Sorry, Mom.
But yeah, I think part of the reason I want to stay here is due to the people I've met here. I've met only good people, and somehow they all like me more than I thought they would. Okay. we always have like a hater, right? Okay, boomer. But
Oh, okay.
but the people I met here,
Yeah.
especially the team from 17 Creations, they were always nice to me, and it made me feel cozy, and felt like this was my place.
Are you gonna make me cringe now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, like, but I definitely get what you mean, though. Like, how even though it's not like the place you grew up, it's not your culture necessarily, right? But like, there is something about this place that makes it feel like you're very at home, and it's like mostly because of the people here. I've been meaning to ask you. I kind of have an idea of how you came to be part of 17 Creations.
Yes.
It's am I right or wrong to tell me if I'm wrong? It's through music club.
Yes.
So you were in music club first.
Yes.
And then that's how you met the people. So talk to me about that.
Yes. I really like music.
Mm-hmm.
I really like music. My brother's a musician in Brazil, so I grew up my whole life listening to him playing, and he taught me a lot about music.
Mm-hmm.
So when I came here, I wanted to be part of music club. I know how to play guitar a little bit and sing just a little bit, but I'm really excited about music. So when I got there in the first day, everybody was shy. And
as always.
Yeah, as always, right? And I was the loud guy and was like, guys, let's go, let's rock and roll, I want to play something, let's do this. And people were like, what the hell is this guy doing here? It's so different for everybody. And they somehow liked it and felt I was like good for being a host for the party that they were going to make. So they invited me to the party. And I was like the MC of the party. It was really awkward and hard.
Wait, I'm confused. Yeah. But that party, isn't that the party was it's called Neon, it was called Neon Party. It was in November 2019. But that was something that 17 Creations did.
Yes.
But I thought we were talking about music club.
Yes, because during the time I when I was in music club already, they were talking to me and they kept talking to me for like 1 month, 2 months, I think. Okay. Like, we need you. You're the guy. Just do it for us. And I'm like, but I don't know. Should I? And I decided to do it. And basically that was the time I got into the 17 Creations team. That was like my first trial.
Ooh, and you passed, or?
I think so.
Hope so, yeah.
I think so. I'm still here, right? Or maybe the standards are so low. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, that was when I joined, and ever since we've been working together and doing some crazy stuff.
Cool. So like, I know that you joined before I did.
Yes. And
so like, I know how my process went of like joining, because I saw a post that Tima had posted on our group, our school group, and then he explained like what kind of person he was looking for, etc. And I like wrote to him first. So for you, it's just like naturally, or was there like that's it?
I was naturally recruited.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Like the thing is, like recruited. Were you actually recruited?
Yeah.
Or was it just like a natural thing that happened because you guys were friends and it like?
We actually, I didn't know at the time. We were like in the music club and they were had a reunion about thinking about things. And Alex came to me, Kawayaki. He came to me and was like, "Yo, I want to talk to you about something," because we were like as a music club, we were participating in the party we were playing. And he was like, "Oh, we need to discuss, because we were going to sing like a song together. We need to discuss the details of the party." And he came to my room and he was like, "Okay, but there's another thing I want to ask you. Okay. Do you want to be the MC?" And I was like, "What?" Out of nowhere, he was, "Yeah, we had a meeting and we all decided that you're gonna be the MC, so take it. Okay. You have no other option." And I was like, Tima knows. I don't know how to say no to people I like. So every time they come with, "Let's do this," I go like, "Okay, let's do this."
That was like one of the things about you that stood out to me when we first met. So we met at a cafe. It was like my first meeting with 17 Creations officially, but it was just the three of us. And I remember I got there early. I was a little nervous because I thought I would have to go through like an interview and stuff. So I got there early, and then I'm sitting there. I was like all like trying to look like good as shit, and like, you know, not like sloppy or anything. So I'm there, and then you walk in first before Tima did, and then like we're like kinda like small talk, you know. And then around then, that's when you like said to me that you're gonna say yes to everything, like you're the yes man.
Yes.
Stuff like that. Yeah. So
I regret that.
Like that was like my first like impression.
I used to say I just regret the things that I don't do. But every time I go home, I think I'm gonna change this a little bit.
Yeah. So Thomas, I know that you've been doing this for a while now. I mean, like for your entire duration of like being here in Korea, kind of almost the entire length of time, right? You've been doing 17 Creations.
Yes, basically.
Yeah. So like, and you gotta leave. Like now, it's in the middle of, it's early May, and you gotta leave in July. It's like a month and a half, almost 2 months left. Yes. So how are you feeling about that? I know I'm happy about it, but what about you? I'm kidding.
I feel weird. I think people that got to know me here think I'm like a really
easygoing.
Yeah, I'm easygoing, but I'm really
Outgoing.
shy and introvert. Really shy and introvert. But people here seem to think I'm the opposite. But in Brazil, I never do the things that I'm doing here, and that's kind of because of my mindset. I thought before coming here, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do and take all the opportunities I can, because I don't know when I'll be able to go back there, and this is a special opportunity, right?
Yeah.
So doing this whole 17 creations thing, I wouldn't have done that in Brazil at all. In Brazil, I wouldn't leave home. I just play games and go to school and work. That's how I do. But here, I kind of feel that I have the opportunity to do something greater, right? I shouldn't be here. I'm a full Brazilian boy from Brazil, you know. I'm here because I got a scholarship and I worked really hard to save money to come here as well. So I need to make use of this opportunity to do the most as I can. So now that it's almost ending, it feels sad, but I'm trying to not think about it and trying to enjoy the past, the days that I still have left here.
Yeah. I mean, I know like our whole dynamic will probably shift a little bit if you leave. I'm not gonna say when you leave, if you leave, because I feel like the coronavirus thing will keep going and you'll be stuck here with us, honey. Like there's nothing you can do. You're just gonna have to live with it.
Brazil is doing an excellent job with coronavirus right now.
Are they? Or are you being sarcastic?
Yeah, it's really sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
Sadly, I'm really worried about that. But we're here, we're good. Situation here is better. That's why I don't complain much, because it would be unfair for me to be complaining about, oh, there's nothing happening here, but there are people dying. Right? So Yuroo, we record at CTV. We also have the IDiaTime, which you're part of. I heard you got like a new job here in 17 Creations. Not I didn't heard. I know it is. Tell us about it.
So for 17 Creations, we have a new website that's recently went up, and there's a blog there. Oh, link right here. So there's a blog there, and I write for the blog as well. Currently, there's just like 2 that I've written, but there's 3 overall. It's a work in progress. There's gonna be something posted every week, and I'm so glad that I have the opportunity to do this, because ever since I was a little girl, well, not little, but like middle schoolish, I've always wanted to be a journalist. So I'm like really good at speaking, at talking.
Wrong major.
I know, right? At talking, writing, and I love reading. I used to like read like a crazy person when I was younger. Yeah, I mean, like there was a point, you know, Hunger Games.
Yes.
So I was obsessed with the Hunger Games, and I was like, I need it. I need to read the books, right? And then my grandpa brought me all 3 of them one day from a trip abroad, and he brought me, and then I just never put it down for like the next 2 days. It was like Saturday and Sunday. I read all 3 books in 2 days. I was that obsessed. Anyway, Thomas.
Yes.
So I'm glad I have the opportunity to be writing again, because obviously now we're in a business school. We do business, something completely different than journalism. So I'm actually really happy. So go check that out. Go read, but no judging, please. We've already like filmed so many things before. Like we had a trial run. We, you know, like when we were first starting out and all that. So we know a lot about each other already. And I feel like through SCTV, you can get to know the both of us. So you gotta go check that out. I mean, it's fun. We complete challenges and stuff. So next time, on the next episode of IDiaTime, hopefully it'll be a more of a sit down, like get to know each other type thing with the next guest. So please stay tuned for that. Please also try to let us know who else would you like to see on IDiaTime. Who else would you like to see me talking to? So.